keep him up on the mobile. Set now, away. Delightful GMP's being challenged by Rock'n'Roll Yankee. Rock'n'Roll Yankee's going to be allowed to roll to the front here. He didn't want to get into the war for the lead there, Wayne Hill, so he's happy to take the sit behind Rock'n'Roll Yankee. Make Haste didn't have a crack for the lead. It goes back to the tail end of the field. Steam Clean at this stage is in third placing and staying on the inside because the tempo is pretty solid up front. Gaita come out guns a-blazing with Rock'n'Roll Yankee to take that lead. Uncle Leo's on the inside, left facing the breeze, Clarendon Envoy. He wouldn't be keen to be there. He's trying to flush something out. You'd say Steam Clean would probably come out in front of him, and he does. And Make Haste is now at the tail. But the tempo's solid at the early part. Rock'n'Roll Yankee in front, leads by 10 metres. In second placing, Delightful GMP, and Steam Clean comes to the outside to face the breeze. Clarendon Envoy's got 1-1 cover now. Uncle Leo on the inside, not quite filling his position. He's not quite on the back of Delightful GMP, and at the tail end of the field was Make Haste. Lead time pretty solid, 44.1, and Rock'n'Roll Yankee in front leads away by 6 metres now. And second placing on the outside facing the breeze is Steam Clean, and on the inside Delightful GMP. She hasn't really had a chance to get into the slipstream of the leader. There's a little gap there between the back of Gaita Pullicino and the nose of Delightful GMP, and they're still going along at an even solid tempo here. 29-1 that first quarter. Clarendon Envoy did a little bit of work facing the breeze early, but he's got good cover now. He's 1 out, 1 back, but about 15 metres from the leader. Behind those was Uncle Leo, and at the tail end of the field was Make Haste, who travels okay on the back of Clarendon Envoy. Starting to fill their gaps now. Rock'n'Roll Yankee in front by 4 metres. On the outside, Steam Clean, and now Delightful GMP's right on the back of the leader. 1 out, 1 back, Clarendon Envoy. Uncle Leo just dropped off slightly there. He's got a gap in front of him, and Make Haste is at the tail coming 3 wide. Second quarter stepped up to 28-9. 58 for the first half. Make Haste making its run from the tail end of the field. 3 wide is starting to come into his calculations nicely. Gaita starting to reach for the leader, Rock'n'Roll Yankee. Steam Clean, Make Haste. Clarendon Envoy's going to have the last crack of them, and so is Delightful GMP via the sprint lane. Make Haste hit a flat spot off the track, can't continue. Rock'n'Roll Yankee 29-8 the third quarter. Steam Clean will be chugging away in the centre. Delightful GMP's ready to come to the outside. There's enough room to go to the outside. He might go to the sprint lane, and Clarendon Envoy's waiting to follow through. Rock'n'Roll Yankee in front. Delightful GMP's gradually getting closer, but in front, Rock'n'Roll Yankee too strong. Delightful GMP second. Clarendon Envoy didn't have a great deal of luck third. Steam Clean behind those, then Make Haste, and Uncle Leo. He was about 40 metres away in last placing. He's just not firing.